wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Look who I slid up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from the Superdome. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. At their own 21-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 7 Pirates.
They'll go play action here. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Trevin Wallace getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Rattler. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Shotgun, it's Rattler going up top, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
60.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 25, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. 19, go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's complete to Blue. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Big-time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Come on. Set.
Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun, it's Milrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Carolina. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play fake, and now it's Rattler. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's Rattler now on second down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
First down.
12 yards on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible. possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Gain on the yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
he gets free inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown Saints.
When we think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Bates, good. With the extra point, and Panthers move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for 8 does it. Very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Ready. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready? Mustang 19. Ready? Ready, ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
A gain there of 11. It's a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Now Milroe. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The kicker on for the extra point.
They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play action, Rattler. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Look at him go! Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. York is good on the extra point. Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Milroe. They'll look to set up the screen here. At that one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get to man, and it's no good.
Gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
They'll go. It's Blue. He's going to have a Panthers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
A little test the wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Rolling to the left. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Bates, good. With the extra point, Panthers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Rattler. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Brings up second.
And it'll bring up second down.
24-yard line. From the gun, here's Rattler. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of the midfield. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. First down throw for Rattler. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Let's go now.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 9 yards.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw is Rattler. And he can't hang on. through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Rattler to the air once more. This one caught at the 4. And the Saints are going to have first and goal. Coming up, tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Rattler to throw it again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Milrow throwing on second down. Forced to his right. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Panthers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
first down, it's Milrow. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Go.
On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down. A gain of 4 yards. And a Panther first down.
Get it. 60 vices, 60 vices. Check mash, check mash.
One of the tight ends motions right.
No, no.
Blue gonna get it again here on first down. Uh-oh. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Saints 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set. 60.
Rattler going to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be pushed down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Put him in the stand. You keep off. That you're trying to end up. If I end up fat, I end up. If you just soft type. Fake up, soft type.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, it's Rattler. In trouble, and down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Here we go, Corey. 17.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That one good for 29.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. North now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
51, Saints 28. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Set. Cowboy 80.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Here's Rattler now on second down. They'll get that one to James. It's complete. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a
gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. The center of the stop. And it's third.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Shot. Switch the eagle. Shot the Lions. Ready.
Milroe. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
He'll get this out wide. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard kick.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready.
A run with Blue. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Go.
Now it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Now screen set up for Blue. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 35.
The motion man here is Wilson. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
First down.
You're watching the
Panthers.
NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Hook!
The RPO, that one is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Bates, good, with the extra point. Panthers will add one more onto their big lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Ooh! And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Rattler now on first down. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now!
Out of the gun, Rattler. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From
at
the 41,
41-yard line.
here's second down and 3.
Here we go, set! Hawk, set!
Now it's Rattler. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a Saints.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! No push, no push!
On first down, here's Rattler. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set up! Panther 60!
To the air again. Rattler. Got his receiver on the in-front. He's got it. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 79 Broncos!
On third and 2, it's Rattler. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Get it. Liking 18. Go check. Go check.
The motion man here is Wilson.
Ready, ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. 16 yards.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Again, here comes Blue. Room to run past midfield. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Panthers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Bates, good. With the extra point. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Rattler, he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Incomplete receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time fighting.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Let go.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll get about 5.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
This is blue. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal. It's inside the 10. Mark them at the 7.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.